My brother sold our late dad's house without telling me. I drove 6 hours to my hometown to check on the house my brother and I inherited when our father died. I'd been meaning to visit for months, but work had been overwhelming. When I pulled up to the property, there was a young family unloading furniture from a moving truck. They looked at me confused when I asked what they were doing at my house. That's when I learned my brother had sold our father's home without telling me and kept every penny of the $400,000 sale. When I confronted him, he said I'd abandoned the family by moving away and didn't deserve any of it. The lawsuit I filed destroyed what was left of our family, but I wasn't going to let him steal my inheritance. I'm 32 years old, and my father passed away 2 years ago from a sudden heart attack. He was only 63, still working, still active, gone without warning. My brother Wesley and I were devastated. We'd both been close to our dad in different ways. I was 30 when he died, living 4 states away where I'd moved for a job opportunity 7 years earlier. Wesley was 34 and had stayed in our hometown, living about 20 minutes from our father. He saw Dad regularly, had Sunday dinners with him, was much more present in his daily life than I was. I felt guilty about that, about being the child who'd moved away, who saw Dad maybe 3 or 4 times a year, who'd chosen career advancement over proximity to family. Wesley made sure I felt that guilt too. During Dad's funeral, he'd made comments about how he'd been the one there for Dad, the one who'd driven him to doctor appointments and helped with yard work. He never said it outright, but the implication was clear. He'd been the good child, and I'd been the one who abandoned the family. Our father's estate was straightforward. He'd left a will dividing everything equally between Wesley and me. His savings and investments, about $80,000 after funeral costs and final expenses, were split 50-50. We each received $40,000. The house, a modest 3-bedroom ranch in a decent neighborhood, was left to both of us jointly. The will specified that we should decide together what to do with it, sell it and split the proceeds, or one of us could buy out the other's share, or we could rent it out and share the income. Wesley and I had discussed it briefly after the funeral. I'd suggested we might want to rent it out for a while, give ourselves time to process before making permanent decisions. Wesley had said he needed time to think about it, that he was too overwhelmed to make big choices right away. I'd agreed. We'd tabled the discussion and revisit it in a few months. Those few months turned into 2 years. I was dealing with my own grief while managing a demanding job as a regional marketing director.